once you've assembled all of your parts, another feature within the software is applying appearances or color, materials, texture to your parts. So the example that you'll see at the front of the room, there's one made of plywood and there's one made of acrylic. So what we can do is we can click on this colourful ball logo towards the right hand side, and you'll get a whole host of options. So when you first open it up, it'll look a little bit like what you see on the screen now. You've got appearances, you've got scenes, and you've got decals. The main one we're looking at is appearances. I'll talk a little bit briefly about the scenes as well. If you click the drop-down menu, you've got a whole host then of options to kind of look within. So for me, as I said, I've got an example at the front which is made of plywood, another example that is made of plastic or an acrylic, which is a type of plastic. So I'm going to go for a medium gloss plastic. Click on there, we've got a whole host then of different colours. And the way this works is you click and drag. So I'm holding the click as I do this, and I'm going over to one of the parts. We'll go for a red body. Now what you'll notice is I've got the option to put on a face, a boss extrude, or the entire body part. I'm going to go for that option there. Click it again. This time we'll go for some maybe white legs. So we'll go for a medium white gloss, or let's have a look what else there might be. Maybe some textured legs. They're all dark in colour. So we'll stick to the medium gloss. Well, again, drag. When you see the plus, you've then got the options. So the face just applies it to the edge of the leg, and then that is the entire part. So you'll notice that both legs were done at the same time. The fact that it's the same part used twice, it views them as one part to the drawing. So we'll stick with that medium white gloss, drag it over, click on body. We'll do that one last time, drag it over, and done. So you've got an element of colour now being added to your work. I talked about briefly applying some scenes to the work as well, which we can do. So down here, what you'll then be able to see is some basic scenes are probably the best ones to use. So you've got, double click on those, alternate how the background looks, so you start to get better shadows. You've got studio scenes. One of the better ones is, let's have a look. It was up here. There we go. So it just gives it a slight more realistic feel to it. And as I said, by all means, have a look through. Try and replicate both. So you've got the one that's made then of plywood, and the one that's then made of, the one that's made of acrylic, which you've seen on my screen there.